It's week 14, and this week we begin where everything in this world begins, with the Jets quarterback controversy. But this week it doesn't involve Tim Tebow. Geoff, Greg McElroy, I guess you could say, energized the team on Sunday in their win over the Cardinals.
You could say that.
Yeah, I mean, he threw for, 28 yards,
Right,
but that's energy in Jets world. What do you think? Is he the answer at quarterback?
I don't think he's the answer. I mean, the guy's thrown 7 passes, including last week. Sanchez has this whole entire home crowd booing him like crazy, literally chanting for anyone else on the bench. Anyone, me.
Right.
If I was the backup, they'd want me in there.
Right.
I think they play the Jaguars on the road this week, which is great. Get on the road, give him one more start, but have McElroy keep his helmet on because he's on a short leash now. Sanchez is.
I think McElroy knows what he's doing. I think he's competent. I think that those are huge sort of traits you can have right now. You just need a guy to get the ball to the receivers.
They're paying Sanchez $8 million
I
next
know,
year.
but you just get the ball. The guys in the green.
Wide receivers,
tight ends, people who are eligible to catch the passes on his own team. I think that's a huge trade. I would go with McElroy. Playoff picture kind of shaping up here. There are wild card teams lurking. The Bengals, the Colts, the Seahawks, the Bears. Who are you scared of if you're a top team like the Patriots? Who are you scared of seeing in the playoffs?
Well, go to the NFC. A team I wouldn't like to face is Seattle. I mean, I think they've gotten this reputation that they can only win at home. A lot of people thought they were lucky, which they were against the Packers with the replacement refs, that fiasco. But they showed last week that they're tough and they can win on the road. They beat the Bears. And Russell Wilson is playing great. He's flying under the radar because the other rookie quarterbacks, and he's not making mistakes, and they have that defense. I wouldn't want to face them.
Well, speaking of rookie quarterbacks, I wouldn't want to face either of those two, Griffin or Luck, but Luck and the Colts are a team I'd really be scared of facing.
Yeah.
I would not want to draw them if I was at Denver or Houston. I mean, Luck could be an MVP candidate this year. They're energized by the fact that their coach is out for the season with health issues, and Chuck Pagano's there, kind of lending an inspirational hand in the locker room and stuff like that. I think you can't really put any sort of that's an intangible you can't really measure, and so I think that they're a really scary team come playoff time. Patriots and Texans this week. It's a huge game as far as AFC playoff picture. Who's the best? Are those two teams the two best teams in the AFC?
I think Denver is. I think Denver's flying under the radar a little bit. They lost to both those teams, but they also lost to the Falcons.
Right.
Those are their 3 losses. They've only lost to really good teams, and ever since that week, I think it was week 6, where they went down 24-0 against San Diego, they've just something clicked in that halftime, and they've been unstoppable since. And I wouldn't want to.
The other thing people forget is that Peyton Manning had 4 neck surgeries, and that takes time. You don't come back on September 8th after 4 neck surgeries and you're slinging bullets all over the place. So I think that it's going to take time for him, and by the time it gets to December and January, I'd be really scared of Peyton Manning. So I agree with you. I think the Broncos are the best team in the AFC, and they're only getting better. I don't think anybody thinks that they're getting worse. Let's go to the games. Ravens-Redskins, kind of intriguing. Redskins are hot.
Yeah, I was surprised the Ravens lost to Pittsburgh with Charlie Batch as the quarterback. I think everyone was surprised. They're 7-point favorites. I like them bouncing back. I think the Redskins may be a letdown. The Redskins are great. I mean, I love RG3. Everyone does. Everyone wants to see them in the playoffs, but they have too many injuries on defense. They're not quite there, so I could see them regressing a little bit this week.
I like the Ravens. One thing they're known for is clamping down and not letting emotion get to them. I think they win this week, Baltimore. Packers-Lions.
I think the Lions are done. The Lions keep finding amazing ways to lose, and they'll find something crazy this week. They'll, forget their equipment or something will happen. So
team plan to get lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Okay, great. I think the Lions will win that. I like them. I think they're due. I think they've had too many follies and whatever misfortunes, I guess you could say. Texans, Patriots.
I think the Patriots have more to play for this week because they're still fighting off Denver and Baltimore for the bye, so Houston's kind of knows what they're going to finish at. They're going to start checking out a little bit. So I got to take the Patriots.
Look, all these teams have clinched their division, the top 3 teams in the AFC, Denver, Houston, New England. I just think that Houston really wants to show that they belong, so I think they'll win. That's it. Good luck with Week 14.